What is up? What's happening, man? Tell me what's really going on. Oh, man. Today was a very long day. I think it's day 4. I mean, every day feels the same. I'm just getting better, better, and better. So, what happened today? Yeah, I went to the hospital again. Um, some things happened with the doctor. They said we had to go back. So, it was mission critical. I had to go back, but it was good because I listened to more audios and just got the basic fundamentals down more and more during that ride, right? So, I mean, everything's going well, right? What happened pretty much was, I was just mostly today. I was reading books, right? I ended up crushing out. I read 4 books. I learned this training through Howard Berg, speed reading, right? So I could speed read. Not the best, right? Not the best. But like I could do 50 pages in 15 minutes. But I learned honestly, it's not about finishing books. It's about reading books. Getting to the habit of reading books. So the 4 books I read was The Science of Getting Rich. That book was incredible because not only did it give me instructions, but it just solidified that like I have to remind myself like, okay, what is my why? Like am I doing the right thing? I don't want to spoil any of these books, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know like The Science of Getting Rich. If you want to get wealthy, read that book first. Guaranteed, guaranteed. One of the best books on how to do it, right? The other book I read after that was pretty much. Oh man, I'm tired. Yo, honestly, guys, honestly, I'm so mad. I'm so tired. Like, holy. I keep asking myself, I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And then I just remember the training, and I remember all the people I gotta help, man. Like, all the people that want to see me win, and the people that I want to show that if I can do this, like you guys can do this too, right? This ain't easy. This is a challenge, but it's a challenge I definitely feel like I can do it. Like I know I can do it. I just got to keep going, keep pushing, and then attracting the people into my life so the team can build. Global X Enterprise will grow into one of the biggest companies on the fucking planet, man. So, but anyway, off topic. Yeah, my second book I read like right after that was Acres of Diamond. I read that book already, but there's a secret technique called spaced repetition, right? Think about it. I would say you take a shower every day, right? You eat every day. You drink water every day. It's the same thing with books, audios. You got to do it every day, right? If you want to be the best boxer, you got to practice that jab straight every day. Every day. You don't just be, oh, I learned the straight once, I'm the best. Like, no, you got to keep going in the gym. So it's the same with this, right? So Acres of Diamond is incredible. I'm not going to spoil it, but it really shows you like how to build a business, and it shows you how to think, right? Think of Napoleon Hill. It's not really work hard and grow rich. It's think and grow rich. Thoughts are things, right? Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, they all said it, right? Thoughts are things. I could get more into that, but it's really about the challenge. I mean, there's so much more I'd like to speak on. Maybe due time. We'll see. We'll see. But the third book, crazy book. It's As a Man Thinketh. That one was a really incredible book. It just solidified, like, for me, like, knowing that I'm doing the right thing and just, like, making sure I followed the system. These books are an incredible reminder to not only keep persevering, keep staying consistent, but just, like, none of this, like, when people say, oh, that success thing was like super motivational, like I'm inspired. I'm like, dude, those are instructions on what to do to succeed. You gotta really listen. You gotta pay attention. You gotta be in present time. When you be in present time, you'll realize like, oh shit, he's really telling me what to do to succeed. Because you know what David Goggins said? He's like, motivation is just a little bit of kindling. He says that in Can't Hurt Me. It's just a little bit of kindling. I agree with that, right? It's just a little bit of kindling because what are you gonna do when you're out in the wintertime, it's -15, and you said you were going to do something, and you're just like, damn, I just need a little bit more motivation, man. I just got so many 10 different focus on the one thing. What did you say you're going to do? Right? Not only fall through with that, but just remember, go back to the instructions, not the motivation. You motivate yourself, right? I have a story to tell you guys. It was crazy. I'm gonna just share with you guys. Basically, 5-6 months ago, a couple months ago, I invested around like 5 to 10K, reinvested in NFTs, right? And then my NFTs got completely stolen. They got phished. I had nothing. I was gonna resell to get a crazy utility NFT. Won't speak on what the NFT is, but it was very blue chip, right? And long story short, when my NFTs got taken, I was crushed. I just saw it get compromised and sold for the lowest bidder. I was like, oh, it's all over 10K USD of NFTs. Like, no. So I just like kept calling people, like asking like, hey man, I could pay you back. This is a crazy NFT. So even if we make a flip, this is a huge asset. I called this one guy, right? And he's like, yo man, stop asking for money. Stop asking. Like, if you want to get it, you got to get it with these opportunities, right? Then he said, well, Vaughn, like, what do you have? He's like, you have any money? I was like, no. He's like, well, you have a girl? And I'm like, okay, yeah. He's like, okay, cool, you have a girl. He's like, what else do you have? And I'm like, well, I have my mind. And he's like, okay, so you have your mind. What else do you have? And I'm like, so I have my mind. and I contemplated it, right? I was just like, so I have my mind. So I have my mind. Because then I realized in that day, I was just like, your mind is all you need. Your mind attracts success if you want that success, if you really desire it. All I have, even now, is just my mind. That's really all I need to succeed with this challenge, with life, even with you guys. All you guys need is your mind. Because think about it. Thomas Edison is a genius. He created the light bulb, man. And he said it took him 10,000 times to even successfully light it up. People were telling him, Thomas Edison, how does it feel failing 10,000 times? He's like, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 successful ways the light bulb didn't turn on. So, for me, and that guy's a genius. Thomas Edison is saying your brain is the most powerful transmitter and receiver of frequency, energy, and vibration. And Albert Einstein said your brain is the most fastest, most powerful transmitter and receiver of energy, frequency, vibration. What's stopping you? You'll realize nothing is stopping you. There's nothing absolutely stopping you. You are just putting limitations on your mind, and what that's doing, it's stopping you from success. It's blocking you from your greatness. You have what it takes. I believe in you. That's why I'm doing this too. I'm really showing it. So, until then, I'll see y'all tomorrow. The plan tomorrow is pretty much the same. Now that I read the books, just to reiterate my why, just really persevering, knowing that I'm consistent, I'm following the patterns thought-wise. Now tomorrow, that course is really long, right? And I get a certificate, so just really crushing out the course by tomorrow. If I had more time, I was actually gonna read the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, Part 2. That was one of my favorite books. Because I'm learning salesmanship. I will tell you more about that, but focusing on the challenge. So, until then, God bless you all. Out.